MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League East champion, Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Drew Pomeranz is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base. Pablo Sandoval, you know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. Let's see if he can open it.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Springer.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting second, third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Jose Altuve.
Now in the box, Jose Altuve. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with one down. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Carlos Beltran. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. His second home run of the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. If the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Batting 10th, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning, it's another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from the Fins. It's now 2-0 Houston. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Mike Fiers will be on the mound for Game 4. HR, what's the word on him?
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia, as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Fires, pauses. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for Houston, first baseman, CORREA.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, catcher, Brian McCann.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. George Springer would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting set.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes,
fielder,
and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And a changeup right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
It's Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now it's 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off into the seats behind first. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 3-2 now to Pedroia. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marisnick going back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with one man out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Full count, here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fires, pauses. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
One-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And this is fouled at the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Correa. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Red Sox, designated hitter, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Now the pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Grounded foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's
Now
favor,
batting,
but
the
it
third
wasn't
baseman,
outrageous.
number
Hey, listen,
48,
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Byers gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
For the Astros. Center fielder, George Springer.
Ready once again, George Springer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Grounded to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red
Really
Sox,
a remarkable play to get to that one, as Showtrack demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
From the belt, the pitch. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Heath Hembree takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Sliced hard on the ground. Pedroia has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And now this is bobbled in left.
That's just really good hitting. Look, I like the decision. 3-2 changeup. Most guys are not going to hit that ball. He located and made his pitch, but he just got beat by a good hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez, his second home run of the series, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Joe Musgrove takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove. Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one stayed too low apparently. No outs, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Back up the, oh no, that got him.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it, you still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Bradley runs. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Here's a look over to first. And the runner back safely. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. Soft liner towards short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The second baseman, number 15. Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-2 once more. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. This is in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this
Leading
point.
out for the Astros, shortstop Carlos Correa.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Reddick.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, that is a great speed differential. You want to look at the radar gun? He went from 94 to 81. That is tough for a hitter to cover.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yulieski Gurriel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
The catcher.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 28, Robbie Ross.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Benintendi sprinting after it, and it bangs off the monster. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Here's Jake Marisnick looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in and out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 4-2. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do on a curveball. He hung him one, and he smoked it past the diving first baseman. Nice swing.
Hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set and the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Tony Sipp takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Tony Sipp.
Pablo Sandoval will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set and the 1-2 pitch, and he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
68, Matt Barnes.
Here's George Springer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle. A shot down the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to first. There's one. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Let's see the left-handed bat of Mitch Moreland lead things off when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 2. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Feliz.
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy.
Ready once again,
Leon.
Sandy Leon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Runner at second, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Moreland is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Here's Pedroia on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
In now, Mookie Betts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Astros 2. Fernando Abad comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fernando Abad.
Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the Red Sox have taken that first step. They're on their way to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game.